few raisins in today's porridge. We're going to do cane sugar, which is over here. Brown sugar, cane sugar, but we'll do cane. And hot chocolate. We're going to do, basically, it is a hot chocolate. We're going to do oolong tea, and it's a chocolate mix. What up? It's your boy, Hash Info. How you doing? Got this monster of a dehumidifier. This is an air fryer, and this is from Instant Pot. I want to say Instapot, but it's not. It's Instant Pot. So you can see here, I'll give you a nice review of this today. Whoa, look at the size of that. We could cook like 3 serious meals in this sucker. So thinking of doing French fries, but we're gonna give it a wipe down inside. I don't know the cleaning methods or types. My wife will. My wife will know this is Teflon. We can't scrape or abrade this. We have to use a cloth, just a wet cloth, soapy suds, wipe it out. But she'll have to read about the cleaning on this. We're gonna get this clean so she can have French fries today. Air fried French fries. I'm gonna make it nice gravy. Cremini mushrooms, mushroom herb gravy, sauteed mushrooms, chopped up, diced up really small, into the gravy, on top of the fries, with gravy slathered over top of that. It's going to be heavenly. Look forward to that on the lunchtime show. So let's get this bad boy, this piece, cleaned out, and then I wanted to mention, like, we're gonna go over like how it, not how it's made, but how it cooks. Look at this thing. Something's going on up there, right? It's like a vortex oven in there. Oh, there's cardboard in here. Thank God we did a little more. I mean, I can't see that doing anything, but man, could you imagine? Like, did you take all the cardboard open? I think so. Well, gosh golly, I think so. Man, I had the weirdest dream about a guy. Well, it was a girl later too, but the guy isn't even dating the girl anymore. I mean, I don't care if they are or they aren't, but it was just weird. Like, I don't see those people, so it was a weird dream. And there are all these pink crystals, you know, in the house too, which is really weird. I'm like, oh, what is that? And I'm like, oh, all these pink crystals down there. All right, so I've got a pot here, and I think this pot cooked. I don't know what it cooked. There's definitely some remnants in here. Corn. There's like 2 strands of, like, not corn. You can't tell it's corn. It's like a fibrous material, and there it goes. It was boiled lightly. It wasn't boiled. It was warmed. The corn was warmed, but I will use my scrubby. And thankfully, there's a little bit of soap on here, which, I mean, you don't need soap to wash up the corn pot. You can use hot water, scrub it, and just scrub everything, and then rinse it out. It's a stainless steel pot. It'd be different if I had a bunch of, like, something sticky in there, like ground beef, and it was, like, blackened and fried to it. No. Corn about 7 hours ago. All good. Now we're going to give it a nice wipe. And there's nada in here. Nice clean dishcloth, moving in on the exterior of it. Wipe this here a little. I gotta vacuum again chick was telling me she saw a kernel or she saw a crumb on the ground there and she freaked. She freaked. She said, there's something on the ground. You're not vacuuming everything. I went, holy smokes, I'll get it, babe. I'll get it. So this is the stuff she did. She did say there was something on the ground though. Like I vacuumed, but I guess I missed the spot. And I don't know. The vacuum is not even up here. I'm getting scolded, and I don't even have the vacuum. She's got it. She set me up for failure. All right, over here. Oh, should we try the decaf nut cream? Like that doesn't sound good in the slightest. I'm a dude. I ain't drinking no nut cream. Stash. Have you had your nut cream today, bud? Have you had your nut cream? Don't worry, it's vanilla decaf from Stash. Oh my god. We're gonna try this. I am explicitly grossed out. Oh, there's sarsaparilla. There's sarsaparilla in this. We don't even pronounce sarsaparilla right. It's sarsaparilla. It's sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. I hope they spelt it wrong. Isn't it sarsaparilla? Is the R silent? Oh, I have so many questions. That one there. It's probably showing up backwards too. Hey, let's skip it. I thought it was only backwards on Instagram. Let me check and see if that was backwards. Did YouTube use the format that Instagram was using? I swear, stuff was never backwards. Is this stuff backwards when I show this on camera? Is it backwards because I'm using the front-facing camera? Are you kidding me? I'm serious. This is the front of the phone. When I use the rear camera, I bet you it's the way, because it's my eyes looking forward. Right now it's like mirrored. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let me check. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let me see this. Sarsaparilla. Yeah, that shit looks backwards to me. But let me double check on the thing. No, it's... Hey, wait, no, it's not backwards. No, it's only on Instagram that this stuff is backwards. What the hell? And you won't focus. You know, it's going to be time for an... maybe I need to eat something. I'm a little grouchy. Not like super grouchy, but I'm irritable. And I'm not irritable guy. I noticed that Mercury has finished its retrograde. That's what it is. Jeez. Mercury is in full retrograde now. We are in the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. And that's what's going on, eh? I hope you all are having a good day. Some of you, I don't. Is that funny? I thought that was hilarious. I got a couple more. I don't know if I'm bringing them right out this moment, but I will. Probably. We're going to be getting on... I'll play some game today. I was thinking of trying my Google Stadia today. I definitely want to play on the iPad on Call of Duty. So I got a few things I guess I got to do today. Plus I got some other stuff I got to do that's far more important than that today. Oh, all right. So, what are we doing here? I'm trying to get some tea going. I got a pot with porridge. I feel like French fries and gravy, but that's not healthy. So let's get this porridge going. Got a spoon here. One of these damn measuring cups is what I'm talking about. Two. 3. Okay, now what's next? I don't even know if I did that. Sometimes you let the water boil first. I can't remember. Is it 2 cups of... I think it's 2 cups of water. Is porridge 3 cups of water or 2 cups of water to 1? 2 to 1 like rice? Right. Why would I think there's one that's 3 to 1 then? Yeah, that looks about right. That's going to take all that away. It's 2 to 1 for sure. Had me guessing though, bud. Had me guessing, buddy. Now, we're going to try to get rid of... Don't buy any chips in your house. Chips are really bad for you. Just don't buy them. You won't miss them after a while. And try to eat some smoothies. Like, I'm going back into smoothie mode here. For whatever reason. I had a bag of chips in the last couple. Must have had 2 bags of chips in the last couple of weeks. But oh, this smells super good. Has a little bit of a funky odor to it too, but I think that's gonna peter off at the end of her. Let's get this in the cup, place it on the bottom, put that there. Pop it in and drop it. Add water. Make sure you clean out your coffee pot really good. So, I feel like this porridge just ain't enough. No, like seriously, like I mean, like I'm gonna be needing a lot more food than just that. Do a couple slices of toast, I guess. I'm a big eater. What the hell did I have yesterday for dinner? I don't feel like my dinner sucked. My dinner sucked. I had a vegan nacho. There was no guacamole. The corn. My dinner was pretty awesome. It was light dinner. I only had like 1,600 calories for dinner. Probably about 600-700 calories for dinner. I don't really know. I don't track how many calories are in tacos because it's garbage. We're in the dawning of Aquarius. I wish I could play music while I went live, but it's not a super big deal, but it's kind of a big deal. Age of Aquarius. Right, so we've made a tea, and we're going to make a second tea. I'm going to sip this one. If I don't like it, and pass it off to my chick. If she doesn't like it, she can dump it, and I'll make a different one. But Now maybe I'll make her a tropical, one of these tropical vitamin C antiox, super green tea antiox. She might like this one. This is a mango pineapple. We have to try this anyway. First sniff is always one of the most important sniffs of all. You don't sniff it as the stuff comes out. You want to get it. Boy, this one's all hers. This one smells like bunghole. No, I'm just kidding. It's very nice. This one's a very nice. Oh, it's like a chewy mango, like, you know, like a chewy treat. Woo! That has a bit of different stuff to it. Kind of jealous here. This is a fortified green tea. I have no clue what that means. We got daily vitamin C dietary antioxidant. Well, that's got to be helpful. Getting your vitamin C in a tea, in the form of a tea. I wonder if it's all natural. No, fortified green tea, fortified. Does fortified mean they've added stuff, right? I don't know what the difference is between genetically modifying something or fortifying it after. Except for maybe genetically modifying. It's like slow release organics in my mind. It's better, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but it's better to genetically modify something than it is to fortify after. Because, no, give me a second here. It's almost a little more natural because it's actually grown and developed itself on the plant. Whereas now you're just adding an abundance of vitamin D straight to a chocolate milk or to your milk, you know? You didn't feed foods. Almond drink is what I meant. You didn't feed vitamin D rich. See, it's almost like the plant has to make vitamin D. So we have to understand what to feed. You would think that you would feed it high in vitamin D and it would transfer into the plant, giving the plant high vitamin D, right? That's where my methodology comes from. This is the true way to put healthy into foods that may or may not be healthy or as healthy as they could be because of improper growing skills. And this is a huge problem all over. You know, my stuff reeks and it won't be ready for forever. So when my stuff reeks like way more than most people's finished product, that's how I know you don't have a clue what you're doing. So all right, let's get it. This one's from my wife. And where's mine? Mine is over there. I guess that's mine. It's the nut cream. Damn it, I'm having nut cream. Yeah, I had the most crazy dream last night. Absolutely crazy, you know? And I don't even know if it was so much last night or it was like towards this, like from 6 to 9, or, you know, there was a point there where I had like some wicked weird stuff going on. Oh, good God. So that happened. So it's kind of left me kind of a little bit, like, I don't know. Oh. And the guy's a total donk. Like, he's just a weirdo, so. You ever had to, like, be forced to make friends with someone because, well, I'll say it, mostly because your wife is, you know, good friends with a girl. You may even like the girl that your wife's good friends with, but her new boyfriend or existing boyfriend that you haven't seen this girl for like 6 months, in that time, it's winter here, like that happens, and in that time, you know, she got a boyfriend or whatever, and then whenever you go see him and the guy's just a goof, well, that was my dream. Okay, the weirdest way it happened. I swear, it couldn't get any more out of a TV show that was meant to be weird and creepy. This is how I know I'm gonna be like a famous director one day. I guess it's gonna be these weird and creepy movies because wife watches them. It's not like a horror, but it's just creepy. So I don't really know what's going on. You know, dreams are fucked up. You're just like all of a sudden in someone's living room, and like you can feel that your chick's with you, but you can't like literally see her in your foggy dream. There's like a basement cellar door open in the living room, and I can see like all these pink crystals, like all these beautiful pink crystals downstairs in this like crappy basement, like really like dungeony basement. But like on the wall, she's gone and like put all these pink crystals, all lined the wall with pink crystals. And I'm like, fuck, is that underneath those crystals? Holy shit, the basement's super dungeony, eh? I'm like, holy fuck. I'm thinking this in my head. And I'm like, where'd you get all the crystals from? And she's like, oh, I put them up, and yeah, the baby's room is loaded with crystals. I'm like, oh, where's the baby? And she's like, oh, I put her down. And I look at the clock, it's like 7:47. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, okay, whatever. And then like I turn to my right and poof, there's this dick on the couch, like a little love seat, like a little shabby love seat. And there's this dick on a couch, and I'm like, fuck. I'm thinking to myself, fuck. And he's like, oh, hey, Sean. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, hey, man. I'm telling you, everything in the dream, I was like, how the fuck do I get out of this dream? Let me out of this dream. And I couldn't get out of the dream, so now I have this suspenseful, like I don't want to be in this dream, you know, like I'm stuck in a Freddy Krueger. I'm 40, you know. I am 40. I've had decades of nightmares when I was, when I was a kid about Dracula and mummies and stuff like that. Holy shit. And I'm stuck in a goofy nightmare. I'm like, oh man. So he pulls out this reefer and he's like, hey, you want to try this? And I'm like, no. He's like, oh, you got to try this. It's really good, Sean. And I'm like, no, I'm good, man. I fucking want any of that. And he's like, oh, you try it. It's really heavy on me. And he keeps saying this fucking word, heavy. It's really heavy on me. I'm like, what does that even mean? He's like, oh, I put something else in there. It's really heavy, man. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, no thanks. So then, somehow there's two couches, and I'm sitting on one of the couches. She's sitting by him. He's sitting there, and I'm sitting like on the other couch that's right next to his knee. So our knees are kind of like close together. So he goes like this, and as I look down to what he's giving me, all of a sudden it's in my mouth, and it's in my hand and in my mouth, and I'm having one, and I'm handing it back to him. And I look down and I see it in my hand. And I'm like, wait a second. Half a second ago, it was in your hand. And he's like, oh, really good. Oh, way to go. You tried it. It's really heavy. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't really remember. We go down to this pink crystal thing there, and we're checking it out, and we're chatting, and it's just fucking dumb, just like super dumb. Like, let me out of this super dumb dream right now. I was able to open my eyes for a second. Actually, what's interesting about this, I was calling to get out of that dream, and my chick rubs my shoulder this morning at like 6:30. I'm like, she never, 2 days in a row she touched my shoulder. And I turned to her and I said, what, you want to fuck? That's what I said. I'm the one that I just hear, you want to fuck? And then I hear kind of like, I don't really hear much, but I should have mounted her. I should have just jumped on her and mounted her at that point. And but I didn't. I should have, though. Damn it, I should have. I would have been out of that dream. Man, my heart felt like it was in a trash compactor, and like just this sinking feeling inside my stomach and my chest is like bearing down on me. Like I was in a boat, or like gravity was super affecting just my stomach, it was just like dragging it right down. I'm like, oh, why do I feel so dragged down, man? I was like, fuck. But yeah, that was my dream, fucking creepy dream. I told you it was creepy. Straight up, I told you. Creepy. All right, porridge is made. I've got the teas ready. I get one to my wife. And put a spoon in there for her. And she'll need to eat with a spoon as well. 2 spoons. Porridge is ready. I usually add stuff to this. I haven't been doing this very much. So I'm going to add no raisins to hers. I'm going to add just a dash of cinnamon, put in a little cane sugar, stir it, and get out the vegan almond drink, and then I'm going to feed it to her. I mean, I'm going to give it to her. She's going to feed herself. I would feed it to her. She won't let me. I always try to give her a bite. Taste it. She's like, put it down. I'll do it myself. Old cinnamon. No, ground cinnamon. Well, where's my other cinnamon? Jeez. You know, is it over here? Holy crap, where's my cinnamon? Like last week I've been using a purple bag of cinnamon. I know I didn't finish it. Because then I'd have to go on a cinnamon run. Pretty quick here. Here it is. Alright, so we got the organic. We're going to use the organic cinnamon. It's a slight difference in flavor. This one is organic cinnamon. I don't know. This is Canadian organic cinnamon. Oh, this one smells so good. It's a very nice cinnamon. I add quite a lot, maybe about a 3/4 teaspoon. You know, so it's a 1 serving of, like, it's not 1 serving. It's a cup of porridge. Okay. So put the cinnamon. Now I gotta put the cinnamon. I'm gonna remember it. Okay. Now we've got that. Now we get some cane sugar. I'm just gonna add it to the. No, I'm not gonna add it to the pot, because then I have to clean out the pot. I'm just gonna add it on top of the. I have no bowls up here, do I? Oh, I do. All right. So let's get this. I need 1 less spoon here. 1 spoon there. This. Okay. I love you just the way you are. Oh, this porridge is so perfectly cooked. There we go. So I've been making a little over. I was doing 1 cup and 1/3 cup of porridge. And we were eating it. But I only did the 1 cup today, so I'm going to definitely have, that leaves room for the marble. No, this is black Russian rye. No. Yeah? We're going to have to look up what it's called. I think the toast might have popped. You'll never know I burnt the toast because it's black. Is it black Russian? I can't even remember what the hell the bread is called. Hang on. I'm going to get this looked at here. The bread. Bread is gone. Fuck, I don't know where the bread is even. What the hell? I put it in the fridge? I'm going to make carrot juice probably today or tomorrow. I got to cut up a watermelon this afternoon. So watermelon, carrot juice for dinner or something. Seriously, please tell me there's bread around here. I put it in here, okay. Yeah, it's called black Russian rye. I don't see any rye on this bread. It must be like ground into it. Oh, they do. There's a couple flecks of rye. Really sparing with that rye. Holy shit, there's none on this piece. Oh. There's 1 piece in the middle. Nothing else on this bread. Holy crap, I buy rye bread and there's like rye all over it. Okay, we're going to put the toast right here. And it's got to go back in on this side. They're long toasts. They're quite big, actually. These things are huge. 2 toasts, eh? I guess just won't need anything for a good while. And then for lunch, we can have French fries and the mushrooms. And I'll do like vegan burgers or something. We don't have any buns though. Eh? It's okay. Just the bun, just the burger. No bread. We've already had our bread. Um, French fries, gravy, fried mushrooms, garlic, with a vegan burger on the side, like a vegan Salisbury steak kind of thing. Super tasty, trust me. Oh, I wish I could create for you. I love cooking. I love cooking for other people that haven't tried my cuisine. It's just a lot going on lately. And this show is very demanding. You know, whether anyone wants to understand or not, like it may not be hard, but it's very demanding to do what I do. There's a lot of times where I have regret, or I feel like, oh, I should be live right now, and I'm sitting there hanging out. I'm having a great time hanging out, but I'm thinking of my analytics. I'm thinking of like I got a bigger picture going on. That's like a big picture, and I ain't letting up. So I'm gonna see this through. I see everything else through. I wanted to, but I'm gonna ensure that I am a champion at what I try to do. And there's no try, there is only do. So forget that try word. Okay, now man, that dream recipe. I'm glad I talked about it with you donks from Germany. I get some Germans and some Russians. I got some, who else we got in here? Oh shit, this toast. Wife's been good to me. We don't want to burn her toast. It's perfect. It's even a little nicer than yesterday. I'll probably use this toast. It's a little too perfect for her. I don't want her thinking that this is like, then I'm setting the bar like really high for myself, and she'll know. I don't know. That toast you gave me wasn't very good. But here's the thing. Do we put a little peanut butter on this bread? Do we use straight butter, peanut butter? How does one go with you have an antioxidant green tea there? We're going to get out the butter anyway. Let's think about this. That peanut butter isn't a bad idea, You could have a glass of almond drink, peanut butter. You have your porridge. It's kind of a lot of food, eh? I don't know where the other butter is. There's two. Vegan basil butter. It's vegan. I don't eat butter. See these terms we use? It means animal byproduct. So I want to clear those terms out of my vocabulary. This is a spreadable, plant-based, yummy, we'll call this. Lots of farmers around the world right now. Lost all respect for you. If you're farming vegetables, that's awesome. But if you have animals on a farm, I don't like you. And to all those people, you think the only job you can get is slaughtering animals. You have left yourself with that being your only job, right? See, they have computers that could find, what we're good at. If they can say these two people are compatible, that's a good idea for a show. Let the computer choose compatibility. So it's interesting. I actually did a thing back in the day in the 90s. I did something, and I'm thinking that it was a little more than they told us it was. I bet you my whole school was in a study. Because they did a compatibility thing when I was a kid in high school. And now looking back on that, they were definitely studying us for far more than if Veronica was a good match for me to date in high school. So creepy how they get away with these things. We're guinea pigs. You know, our parents, your parents, my parent, my mom, my family. You know, they're gullible. You know, your family, they're gullible. They just go along. They go along with things. And there's a lot of talk about this right now about how everyone is just kind of going along with this, what is happening. And it's not that you should be rebellious. It's that you should ask questions before going along with it. You should inform yourself. You should be like very, very cautious before going along with anything. And unfortunately, that's not the case. It's bred into us. They teach us this in school. They teach us this. It's an indoctrination or an indoctrination into a lack of not only morals but a lack of everything. They're really trying to make us robotic as possible. No feeling. Like, you know what? A robot's biggest weakness is it can't love. Now, I don't know if y'all are, how much over your head that went. I'll say this, till like a week or 10 days ago, that went way over my head too. I don't know how far along you are yet in your journey in your mind, but robots can't love. And you may not think, like, if you're a superior being, if you can lift 1,000,000 pounds over your head, if you can build an entire planet in one day, who cares if you can't love? You're thinking. But love is the only thing that separates us from being robots. We all have a computer brain, we just choose not to use it, and then so putting a robot and a human together, you know, making an organic cyborg or a synthetic organic, you know, a combination of a hybrid of the two seems pretty logical to me, but no, I don't want that. But that's, if we're not already, you'd never know again. You'd never know if you're a robot. You know, you get shut down at night. You have to sleep, so that's your power down time. You would never know if you're a robot. That's how serious this is. But I mean, they could be programming the thought of empathy into us as well. Totally possible. I'm not saying that a robot couldn't maybe pretend to love, have all the motherly instincts and the nurturing instincts and, you know, the protection and all that. But when it comes down to like organic love, you know, does a robot just walk down the street and go, holy shit, that chick's hot? You know what I mean? Do you have like some kind of sort of instant love? Not, maybe it's physical, but what if it's you see a chick or a guy across the street and they're helping somebody that just fell down. You know, you also find them attractive, and they have they have nurturing characteristics like your mother had, right? This is how it works. All right. So I have to get another plate. And we've got our, I'll show you here. We did our We did a nice thing of porridge in here. You can't see. And we did 2 toasts. And I did raisins in mine. She got cane sugar and cinnamon. Her tea. This smells so good. So I got her Antioch's pineapple mango tea, black Russian rye, and porridge for breakfast. I'm having the same, except for the tea, nice chocolate. I don't know what mine is. Not cream. Give me a second. All right, here we go. I keep forgetting the tomatoes on our toasted sandwiches here. Where the hell are they? Damn tomatoes. She keeps asking for them. She can have them. Big ass tomato here. Take a nice one. Gotta take all that green stuff off your. Gotta take those vines off. Once your tomatoes are ripe, you gotta take them off the vine. The vine keeps ripening them, and it'll take them right into the ground if you don't. Give your tomato a good wash. Boy, this one looks like a boob I sucked on. Single. This one definitely looks like a boob. I'm gonna show my chick. Maybe she wanna have a little lick on it. You're welcome. All right, so now we have now we're gonna mukbang, bud. Holy crap, bud.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, bud. Yeah. We did it. We went on a live stream and we didn't do our hair. Because we're not shallow and hollow inside. And what you see ain't what you get, bud. You do though, hun. Same with you, honey. Woo! Honeys! Just kidding. Have a good day, everyone. Some of you better not.